We are officially in the second half of 2024. The year's half over. It's the 4th of July right now. I'm recording this. Hope everybody has a good 4th. Go watch fireworks, eat hot dogs, eat the, what else? Drink fucking Coors Light and dog shit beers, Bud Light, Coors Light, Keystone Light, piss water beers. Watch fireworks. I don't know. I mean, none of that shit's happening here where I'm at, so it's kind of weird to be away, but it's also just kind of like another day. Every day is kind of the same, um, more or less. But yeah, 2024 is half over. It's fucking insane. So the pandemic started 4.5 years ago. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's so crazy. It feels like it was like 2 years ago, like 2.5 years ago. Um, God, it's just crazy. But honestly, I can say, like, looking back on the last year or so, I honestly can say, like, this is the first time in a long fucking time where I can look back and be like, this year wasn't just a complete waste of time. And I'm not like exactly where I started. Um, like I am kind of exactly where I started in some ways, like professionally. I haven't really progressed very much in that, but I'm doing my classes online and like, dude, I've traveled a bunch. I've seen a bunch of different shit. Um, like I am actually seeing the world, so that's cool. But yeah, I guess let's just talk a little bit more about the time pill. Like the time pill is fucking ruthless, um, merciless. I'm telling you guys, like 20 to 25, I noticed it. The years from 25 to 30 versus 20 to 25, it goes like way faster, like 50% faster. The years just fly by. I don't know what the fuck else I'm going to talk about. I just wanted to like turn the mic on and talk kind of. Cause I was just thinking about like, dude, we are in like month 7 of this year. I was just listening to a video. I don't even remember who it was. And they said, I think it was Corey's Corner. And he said, like, the time pill scares me. Like, getting older, like, it should scare you. It's fucking scary, bro. Like, because when I was 21, 22, I was like, oh, like, I'll definitely have my shit together, like by 25. And then, like, 25 came and I was like, oh, well, I'll definitely have my shit together by 30, and it's just like, shit's gotta change. Shit's gotta, because if the same shit happens when I turn 40, I like wouldn't be able to like, I wouldn't be able to like live with myself, you know what I mean? Seriously, I couldn't cope at that point. Um, just fucking wasted so much goddamn time in college. So much fucking time in college. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do, but like I didn't know what else to do. It's either like go to college and try to get a degree, right? And like actually have like a social life, which mine wasn't that great anyway, or you go and like isolate yourself by not going to college. You're like a 19-year-old kid or whatever at some shit ass job that nobody cares about, and you're being underpaid and has like no progression, like no potential for growth, right? It's just like both options are like, especially if you have to pay for your own college, which I didn't. I'll talk about that more later, but in other videos, I mean, but yeah, this was fucking God. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I mean, yeah, get your life together, choose something, do something. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Did you guys just see that the Supreme Court, the options are work a shitty job full time and like barely be able to pay everything and like afford your own apartment, right? Just like your basic standard of living. You can barely do that. And a lot of times not even do that depending on where you live. Um, or be homeless, right? Those are your fucking options. Or go to college, right? So you like work or be homeless or go to college. But now the Supreme Court just decided, they said that there was like some town in Oregon that they sided with the town, and the town was just kicking people off the streets, basically. They basically ruled that homelessness is illegal. So it's like, go be a wage slave. Now it's not even be homeless, it's be a wage slave or go to jail. That's the premise that's been set. It's fucking ridiculous. Like sometimes I am really glad I'm just out of the country. You know what I mean? Like if I could speak Spanish a little bit better, um, more fluently, that's like the only good thing left, straight up, about the US and like Canada also. And I know parts of Europe are getting really bad. It's just the economy. It's like make all the money you can from the economy. It's like, thanks for the money and I'm out of here, and just go like live your life somewhere else where things fucking make sense and aren't upside down and backwards and retarded. Then you can actually afford to like lead a decent life. Because this shit is not normal, bro. I was just listening to, yeah, some other videos, like blackpill videos, and this shit is not, it's not normal, dude. Like, everybody working a full-time job, barely being able to afford shit. Things are super expensive. Like, for the first time in history, like, people are earning less at like 30 than the generation before them was. Like, we're regressing in so many different facets of life in the US specifically. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of depressing. Like, it's not kind of depressing. It's depressing. It's just like you can do everything right as a guy and just not even have like, I won't say you like won't even have a shot, but like getting a legit shot at life is way fucking harder than it used to be. Way fucking harder. And it's just like demoralizing, and it makes you lose hope in the future and like the way the world's headed. I was gonna ask about this in a different video, but I guess I'll just ask it now. Like, if you guys were like gonna have kids, like you had to have kids, whatever, you know, like would you want to raise your kids in the US? Because like seriously, it's at the point where it's like I see how life is for guys, like what is it? Like it's like 60% of Gen Z guys are like not dating or can't get laid or can't get sex or like don't have girlfriends or like not even looking or whatever the fuck it is. Like it's like 60% of guys, right? Like what if my son is born and he's like, God forbid, like 5'7", you know? Like I see all this shit and it's like, on one hand, I'm like, it'd be stupid not to like raise my kid in the US just because there's so much opportunity, right? Like really just like the economic factor, like you can make a lot of money. It's pretty much it. But then on the other hand, like everything outside of that is just like dog shit. Um, but then like where am I gonna raise him? I'd have to like go. I don't even know where I would go, honestly. I don't, maybe like Eastern Europe or something. Um, because I don't really think it'd be a great idea to raise him in like, a super poor country. Like that's probably stupid too, right? It's like, is there not a balance between this shit somewhere? I don't know. I'm really curious to hear what people say on that because I've like never heard discussion on this and black pill community, I guess. Because I know a lot of people are just going to say, well, I'm not going to have kids anyway. Like, and I know I get it. Like, but if you had to, or I'm just really curious on that one. Yeah, yeah, the world's just fucked. The world's, it's like a hopeless world, you know, especially for guys. Because I'm looking at all this shit, I'm listening to these videos, I'm just like, this shit is not normal, you know? Like 2 generations ago, a generation ago, like you were doing everything right by like working a minimum wage job at least, or maybe like a couple dollars more. And that was like there's your shot, you know, to be normal. You can have friends, you can like buy your own apartment, you can buy your own fucking house with like a little bit more of the minimum wage, no problem. That shit is done, bro. The economy's fucked. Jobs don't pay anything. Inflation's out of control. All the girls are out of their gourd. Dating's a nightmare. People aren't reproducing. People can't even afford to reproduce. Like, yeah, it's all just, yeah, yeah. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th of July. So, I don't know. I think that's it for now, but yeah, I just figured I'd make this video and have a good 4th. All right. Bye.